What's up everybody, this is the Book of X, and Xbox have announced the next batch of games that will be gracing the service over the next 2 weeks. Before we jump into these new games, just a reminder for you all of the 3 previously announced games that are available today in Xbox Game Pass, 2 of which are day one with Game Pass titles. The first one of those is FBC Firebreak, available for Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass subscribers. This is the new cooperative first-person shooter set within the world of Control and developed by Remedy. Completely new genre style for them, so certainly an interesting one to check out because everything that Remedy have produced in the past has been absolutely stellar. This is the studio behind Alan Wake, Control, Quantum Break and so on. The other day one drop available today is Lost in Random Eternal Die, which is available to Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass subscribers, which is a dynamic real-time action, tactical combat and risk-reward dice mechanic style game. So be sure to check those out. Another addition, of course, today then is from Microsoft's own house of studios. It's Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, available for Ultimate, PC Game Pass and Game Pass Standard subscribers. This, of course, is the newest iteration of the famous platforming franchise. So on to what is being announced today. So first up, we have 2 games joining the service for Game Pass Standard subscribers tomorrow. These are games that are already available for Ultimate. They are Star Trucker and Wild Frost. Now, Star Trucker is where you take control of a driving seat of a rocket-powered big rig as you haul cargo across the universe, having to manage your fuel levels and so on while scavenging and salvaging cargo. The other one, Wild Frost, is a roguelike deck builder, so you essentially collect and upgrade your cards and take on sort of increasingly difficult waves of enemies. So if those are games that you have not had a chance to try out or simply a Game Pass Standard subscriber, be sure to check those out. Coming in on Thursday then is a available day one Game Pass drop in the form of Rematch, which is coming to Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass. Now, for those who are unfamiliar, this is the game from the studio that created the fighting game Sifu, but of course a totally new genre here. So what Rematch is a third-person team-based football game. So football as in soccer, where every pass, volley and tackle matters, as it states. This is a mixture of 5v5 online played matches where you take full control of a single athlete. So it's in some ways similar to like how FIFA does sort of Be a Pro mode, but of course with the added bells and whistles of stylized gameplay. So definitely an interesting one. Sort of is a football without the rules, so no offsides, no fouls, no downtime, just play smart, score cool goals and win together. Bit of a FIFA meets Rocket League by the sounds of things. Jumping then to next week, first up we have Volcano Princess, which will be joining Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass on June the 24th. So the bio for this one is: prepare the next monarch and find her hobbies, training her a battle and befriending the citizens she's one day protect. Dive into an all-new parenting simulator RPG adventure, that's a first, where every decision you make will not only affect the future of your daughter but that of the entire planet. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, be sure to check it out. On June 26th then, we have not 1, not 2, but not 3, but 4 games dropping into the service. So first up, we have Against the Storm dropping in Game Pass Ultimate. Now this is currently available on Xbox PC and coming soon to Xbox Series X and Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta. This is a dark fantasy city builder where you must rebuild civilization in the face of an apocalyptic reign. As the Queen's Viceroy, lead humans, beavers, lizards, foxes and harpies to reclaim the wilderness and secure the future for civilization's last survivors. We then have Warcraft 1, 2 and 3 Remastered, all joining Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass. So this is the early 90s iterations of Warcraft. So Warcraft 1 was out in 1994, Warcraft 2 out in 1995, and then Warcraft 3 came later. So these are all the original games but restylized with overall visuals and sort of updated mechanics, where this is the precursor to World of Warcraft, where it's more of a strategy style game. So if these are games that you've not experienced before, now is your opportunity to do so. These of course are not on the console, only on the PC side of things, but if you have a PC capable of running these, or a ROG Ally, or sort of a Lenovo Legion Go, these are games that you can happily hop into. Jumping out further then, on June the 30th, coming available in Game Pass Ultimate, PC Game Pass and Game Pass Standard, we have Call of Duty World War II. So Call of Duty World War II is the essentially the most recent World War II era game that we had that was actually great. Notice there that I leave out Vanguard, because World War II was actually a fantastic game. Some brilliant multiplayer, and the shotgun in multiplayer with the flaming rounds of bullets was definitely overpowered, but this what I had the most fun with. But what this one has is quite a serious campaign, where you start from D-Day and then work your way across Europe, encountering many sort of the iconic moments that occurred in World War II. So this is a very classic style Call of Duty, whereby you got health pack systems and now, rather than the regenerating health. So if this is one you didn't get to check out, absolutely do check her out. It's definitely one of the sort of Call of Duties that is on the better side. On July 1st then, we have 2 games dropping. So first up, we have Little Nightmares 2 dropping in Game Pass Ultimate, PC Game Pass and Game Pass Standard. So this has you returning to the world of Little Nightmares, which is a suspense adventure game where you play as a character called Mono, a young boy who's trapped in a world that has been distorted by the humming transmission of a distant tower, and you're essentially got to work your way through and face up against their fears. Also joining Game Pass Ultimate, PC Game Pass and Game Pass Standard on that day is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, Rise of the Tomb Raider is unquestionably one of the best sort of its genre. Rise of the Tomb Raider being the second game in the most recent Lara Croft reboot trilogy. So absolutely check this game out. It's absolutely brilliant, and is a real contender for when you go up against the likes of Uncharted 2, and now this is the closest we've got to a genuine competitor in that genre. And with that, everybody, that is it for the new games joining the service over the next 2 weeks. There are a series of games leaving on June 30th, so 6 games in total. So if any of these games are ones you're interested in, do check them out in the next 2 weeks. They are Arcade Paradise, Journey to the Savage Planet, My Friend Peppa Pig, Robin Hood, The Sherwood Builders, SteamWorld Dig, and SteamWorld Dig 2. But with that, guys, enjoy the gaming. Do let me know if you check out any of these games and you're interested in, and if you enjoy the content on the channel, please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the other side.